After being displaced from the old Fayette County Courthouse and spending time in storage and temporary spaces, those involved with the Lexington History Museum are excited to welcome it to its new home.
And today, after more than a decade of being closed without a permanent home, we are very excited to reopen to the public.
After closing down in 2012, Lex History and the Bluegrass Trust for Historic Preservation are ecstatic to share the city's history once again in hopes of showcasing how the city developed and where we are today.
History museums particularly help have civic engagement and help folks find themselves within their cities. So being back here in Lexington, a great historic city that is an amazing community, means that we will be able to further understand who we are, who we could be, and how we can work together to get there.
While the museum is now open Thursday and Friday 12 to 4 and Saturday 10 to 4, this is just the start for Lex History, with their eyes set on preparing for Lexington's 250th anniversary in 2025.
We will work diligently to create an in-depth and engaging exhibitions, forge new partnerships throughout the city to broaden our reach and impact, continue to collect, preserve, and tell the stories of the materials in our care, and showcase our historical significance to the region, state, and nation.
Now community members and tourists alike can celebrate Lexington's rich history right here in the heart of downtown. In Lexington, Alexa Minton, WKYT.